something special and rare. It's number one versus number two. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Wildcats will get the first crack on offense today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Breaks into the clear.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And the tailback's got it again. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's King. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's King. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up for the 1st down at the 41.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. On the run, it's King. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Caught inside the red zone and still running. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Right here, we're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
And it's caught. Great cut there. Makes a tackle into the clear. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And that sets up a return. And the returner being brought down. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. This is something rare and special for this early in the season to have a 1-versus-2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's King. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Wildcats. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pack.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Fights through the tackler. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. You set it down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Cole.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Lets it go quickly. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes rivalry contest.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to...
Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers, back there, has time to throw, just having a dream performance. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice length.
And he's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Play action here on first down. It's a quick grab. It's a strong stiff arm.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Critical third down play for this offense right here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Northwestern. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, and not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Northwestern has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. Breaking tackles and going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Leaning on the run game here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The tight end has got it, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st and 10 play coming up. Bringing pressure. Bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The back's got it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th.
38, Notre Dame, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And now they'll just clock it.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
On the double.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense recovers, but it's short of the marker. A turnover on downs.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Northwestern. And their route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Notre Dame, 21.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit and won't make a difference in the outcome. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. showdown here. Matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Mayan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Northwestern Wildcats. With EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Huskers will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Northwestern's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Pulls it in. It's King. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they call a run. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Caught behind the line. It's King. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Clean toward the end zone. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Cornhuskers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
1st and 10 now for the offense. A quick throw out route complete. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
With the catch, it's Beebe.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Northwestern has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Gives it to the back. Will not be brought down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective field. And the defense make adjustments. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Using his legs, it's King. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards. And
he'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Bootleg looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Good enough for the first down to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Getting set. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's caught. It's King. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a miss.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
With the catch, it's Beebe. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, look at the quick cut. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass costs him 5 yards. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Slides a quick throw. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needed this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. And he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That is broken up and incomplete.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. And that will give them the lead now.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. 2nd down play coming up. Play action, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And here's the return. Coverage team brings down the return. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.